Well, I am Joshua Kauffmann. I am from my own company called Regional, and we are a global design advisory. So with Regional, we design companies, products, systems, services, interventions, brands, you name it. And as you can see here, we've recently been active in what most people call the developing world. So highlighted a few of our recent projects in China, Egypt, Iran, and a long-standing project that we do in Cuba. But now we're looking at development here in California. We don't distinguish between development there and development here. So we're trying to understand California as a developing country. California is a design challenge and opportunity and needs a unified and networked body to help it understand its possible future or futures. Because what we learn in California can ultimately be exported and applied to the rest of the world. California could also use a dose of the spirit of outlandish practicality and practical outlandishness embodied in a line of California dreamers from Manifest Destiny to today. California has an endemic culture of innovation and experimentation. And as it exports ideas of the future, it will learn that the most exciting future is not the unknown or fanciful, but what addresses the problems that are directly before us. And what is before us is largely infrastructural. Infrastructure will change, we know, from tethering personal action with impersonal infrastructure to the socialization and personalization of the infrastructure itself. And we're beginning to see computation as a basic property of objects in the world rather than as a type of object in the world. Computation and infrastructure will become one. Furthermore, the further development of our social infrastructure will provide the basis for scaling up things that we do know work. So California, as we know, is privileged with resources, ideas, and makers, and it's facing huge challenges. But these two poles, the design opportunities and the infrastructural problems, have rarely met on a statewide level. And that's why the California Institute of Telecommunication and Information Technology, Cal-IT Squared, which some say is California's leading multidisciplinary technology institute, has started the design policy program under the leadership of Professor Benjamin Bratton, with whom we're co-designing the program. And Cal-IT's mandate more broadly is to work for California, but most, if not all of its work is within laboratories in the school itself. So as a result, the design policy program will leverage all of these resources into California and use real-world opportunities as experimental trials. California will, in short, be its living laboratory. And we're going to do it with your help, because it's going to assemble California's most talented designers and thinkers to address some of the larger environmental and policy issues that the state faces. And it's going to help forge new relationships between citizens, designers, large companies, and the government. The program is going to choose one major design problem every year, and it's going to coordinate a massive interdisciplinary consortia to re-engineer socio-technical systems. The result's going to be a flexible solution set that can address existing and emergent problems and opportunities. So in short, we're going to deal with 1 year, one problem, and create multiple solutions with the efforts of this interdisciplinary community. The first project is the California High-Speed Rail. But it's not only a transportation design problem. It envelops urbanism, interaction, energy policy, and mobility more broadly. The program is going to research, envision, and prototype the visionary, practical solutions, from smart grids and track systems to integrated scheduling and open modular software systems. The program is going to involve the private sector from the beginning with the hopes that it shifts the orientation to immediate and actual needs and enhance foresight with a study of actual place and context. And it's also an attempt to experiment with the university itself. As universities become over-specialized and disconnected from the public, the policy program will link institutions and departments in collaborations that address problems of broad public import. And California is going to be the biggest beneficiary. For every problem that we address, it's going to receive a portfolio of freely usable and tangible contributions under Creative Commons licenses, such as open hardware and software. It's going to apply the output from the design policy program to create scalable platforms for the use of everyone. So while the first year will be about the high-speed rail, you can imagine other large-scale program issues that it's considering: borders, food, water, constitution, and education. And in all, this is a call for Californians to embrace a cultural history of engagement and participatory experimentation, to reclaim design as a social carrier for instilling a culture of disruptive imagination. So if you're a company, a designer, a strategist, a Californian, we hope you join us. Thank you.